My first show was Fame last year with Lumina Musical Theatre. Directing has been a dream job of mine for many years, since I was, like this big, pretty much. It started off as, I wanted to be an actor, all that sort of stuff, and then I wanted to be a director, and I wanted to be a writer. For me, directing and production designing a show itself is probably more my strengths than anything. I am a performer. I'm not saying that I'm a bad performer, I'm not saying I'm a great performer, but I know my strengths are in directing and designing, not performing. That's why I wanted to direct instead. Bonnie and Clyde, it's such an infamous story. Their relationship, it's just so interesting. At the same time, it was actually, it's quite destructive, because Clyde was not a very nice person. But however, they were so in love. It's what happened during the Depression. That's why it's so easy to actually put it all together into this musical. Yeah, fact is a little bit off skew from the actual truth itself, but it's still real. Having the opportunity to actually explore the history and their story, I honestly just could not pass that up. The show itself is, out of all the adaptations of Bonnie and Clyde throughout history, from the very, very first film, the musical is the closest to the story itself. However, for the musical, the timeline of the Bonnie and Clyde journey is a little bit off here or there. You've got a way of writing things, making it dramatic and all that sort of stuff. And because it's such a huge story, you can't fit it all in. Frank Mullholand and whatnot, they did a very good job of actually making it such a true story to actual Bonnie and Clyde. As for me, concerning the musical, I'm doing it slightly different by making it more real. Of course, again, with the whole entertaining factor, they needed to put in humour and more romance and all this sort of stuff. And charm, especially for the character of Clyde. I wanted to make it more real and raw by bringing out the real Bonnie and Clyde in these characters. Clyde was not a nice person. He was actually quite horrible, especially to Bonnie. He was just angry at the world, no matter who it was. And that's what I am bringing to this production of Bonnie and Clyde. I walked in, I had a full vision of the show, I explained everything that I wanted to be doing. Obviously there was, some sort of excitement out of that, because when you're, as a performer, to be working with a director who actually knows what they're talking about and knows exactly what they want is very exciting as a performer. And then when you've got performers themselves, these characters are dream roles for them. And because they are actually fulfilling their dream by performing these roles, that is also having an effect on everybody else around them as well, to have that dedication push even further. I'm going to say probably 99% of the people that will be coming to see the show will not know the true story of Bonnie and Clyde, because it is a story that has been twisted in so many different ways throughout the years that the true story of Bonnie and Clyde does not exist in the minds of the general audience. So pretty much everybody that will be walking into this show is going to have a new idea of who they are actually, compared to propaganda and all that sort of stuff as well that happens through history.
Find a way to see you and the folks. Your brother Clyde. See what's one about Clyde, he never forgets family.
Maybe you could ask which one I heart?
It's been great, because everyone that I've got around me supports me 100%, and I obviously support them also 100%. In the end, that's why we do things, and without that support, nothing is going to happen. Sept's Bonnie and Clyde is going to be an incredible experience. It's not to be missed.